Hi guys, I'm back today with card number 3 for my Halloween card series 2012. I'm using this Sweet November stamp from the set called Booze Fun, and it's the little guy with the pumpkin. And I'm going to be using the papers from the Basic Gray Eerie paper pad again. I'm trying to use up my stash still, so I thought I'd go ahead and use this again. And I've got this little spooky scene here with the trees, and I'm just going to ink up all these little pieces with some black chalk ink. And I'm going to layer this onto this bright green cardstock. This is from Paper Tray Ink. It's called Simply Chartreuse. I'm just going to layer that on just to give it a little pop of color and help it stand out from the background. So my little ghostie is going to go on there. I'm going to take the spiderweb punch from Martha Stewart, and I punched a white spiderweb this time just to kind of bring out a little more white since he's the ghost is white. So I'm just going to put that on the one edge of that panel, and then I'm going to go ahead and put that on the card base. I'm going to pop my little ghost up here with some pop dots, or squares, whatever you want to call them. And I'm putting quite a few on there because I want to make sure that all of his little pieces are popped up. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit out of the frame right here. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to snip a couple of these squares cause, on his little tail, I guess you would call it, and on the top of his head he's got these little wispy areas that I want to make sure I get popped up. So I'm just going to stick him on there like he's in the spooky woods carrying his little pumpkin, and then I'm going to adhere that whole panel onto the base. Okay, and then I've got this punch. This is the EK Success tag punch, and I thought they looked like little tombstones. So I cut 2 of them, and I'm going to layer them on there. I'm going to put my sentiment on here as well. So this sentiment is from the Amy R. Ghostly Greetings set, and it actually says Ghostly Greetings. And I'm going to stamp the same sentiment on both pieces, because one of them you're not really going to be able to see because of the pattern of the paper, and I'm going to layer it on top. So I just went ahead and put it on both. So there you see that. And then I'm going to go ahead and layer these, just kind of fiddling around with how I want them to look. And this one I'm going to drop down a little bit more, and then I'll snip off the bottom of it so that it's just a little bit smaller than that other one. Okay, then I'm going to snip that off real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and ink the edge down there. I already inked the edges of the tag, or my tombstones. And then I'm going to take my card base. This is a white card base again, and I'm going to put that the card front on the base. Just real quick. I really liked last time when I did the white card base. I really liked it, so I thought I'd do it again. And then I'm just going to ink the edges of that as well, so that you can't see any of the white. Okay. Then I am going to add some stickles. So I have diamond stickles here. This is my go-to color. I don't really have any other colors of stickles other than black, because I just feel like this goes with everything. And so I'm just going to put some on the pumpkin here, mainly where the little creases are, where it would be darker. And then I'm going to put a few little things on the ghost where his little folds are, just to add a little tiny bit of sparkle. And then I'm going to add some on the edges of the tombstones, just to help them stand out a little bit more. And then I'm going to add some on the spider webs as well. Alrighty, and then for the inside of the card, I took another pattern from the Eerie collection, and it's really busy. So I wanted to use this piece. This is a piece of white cardstock that I cut with my Crown Circles Nestabilities, and I embossed it as well. I'm just going to stick that on there, and then I've got another piece of the Simply Chartreuse cardstock, and I'm going to stamp the other sentiment. It says to the cutest little pumpkin in the patch. And then I'm going to trim that down, and I'm just going to put that right across the crown circle there so that it's a little more noticeable. I need to ink that up a little bit just to help it match a little bit better. Okay. And then I'm just going to adhere that straight onto that inside panel and snip off the excess there. And then I decided to add a few of the little bats from the CC Designs bats die. I had some already cut out and I thought it would be perfect because on the front of the card, I don't know if you noticed, in the trees there are some hanging bats. So I thought on the inside I could have them look like they're flying. So that's the inside of the card. I'm just going to stick that on the inside, and that is my card for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. You can check out my blog at scrappyhour09 for more information on this card. And thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.